The Oval Office, the president's most private space, should be a sanctuary from the pressures of the world, but not for Lyndon B Johnson. The bathroom didn't matter. Johnson was famous for his very direct and dominant style, and that extended into the most private spaces imaginable. He would summon aides into the bathroom while he was on the toilet, expecting them to keep talking policy as though nothing unusual was happening. If they politely turned away, he'd sometimes wave them closer so he could hear better. The shower wasn't off limits either. LBJ might call out instructions through the steam or keep an aide waiting just outside until he emerged, still talking as he dried off. For Johnson, this wasn't just eccentricity. It was a power move. By breaking social norms, he kept everyone slightly off balance and reinforced his authority, all while multitasking in ways most of us would never dream of. Imagine being told to stand outside a bathroom while the president uses the toilet. You might think that's a bizarre story you've never heard before, but it's actually one of many involving President Lyndon B Johnson. Johnson was notorious for conducting business in the bathroom, literally. He would call people in there for meetings while he was using the toilet. He even had a special phone installed in the bathroom so he could talk to the Secretary of Defense while he was taking a dump. You might be wondering why anyone would put up with this. Well, for one thing, Johnson was the President of the United States. So if he wanted to talk to you about policy in the bathroom, you weren't going to say no. For another, he was a master manipulator. Johnson knew how to make you feel like it was your duty to serve him, even in the bathroom. But it wasn't just about power. It was also about efficiency. Johnson was a firm believer in getting things done, and he didn't have time to waste. So if he had to go to the bathroom, he figured why not get some work done at the same time. Of course, this didn't always go smoothly. Sometimes Johnson would get so engrossed in a conversation that he wouldn't realize that his aides were staring at him awkwardly while he talked to them. Other times, he would get so frustrated that they couldn't hear him because of the plumbing that he would start yelling. "Don't you want to hear what I have to say? Don't you want to know how I feel?" But most of the time, his aides played along. They knew that Johnson wasn't being malicious. He was just a man who liked to get things done, no matter where he was or how he was doing it. If you want, I can pair this with other unusual presidential habits and make it a quirky history collection. Thanks for watching.